it's been a while since I hopped on the old YouTube and had a little bit of a chat. So tonight I haven't got anything around me clothing wise or sort of like anything to talk about apart from just me, myself and I. So it's a little bit of a catch up YouTube, this one, obviously because it's been a while. Things have changed. I mean, obviously some things haven't changed. We've gone from lockdown 1 to lockdown 2. What an absolute nightmare. I hope you're all still all right. Yes, I've had a horrendous haircut. I mean, that's changed. But bar the horrendous haircut, it's been actually all right. I'm just going to literally have a little bit of a talk away and just tell you what I've been up to these past few months. So still doing the videoing, obviously that's going pretty well actually. So I've had like a few brands, I've been a couple of places, I've done a few things, I've done like the past couple of weeks, literally like 3 weeks, I've been editing my first ever music video. So I'm really enjoying that. It's taken so much longer than I originally anticipated. But it's really, really cool nevertheless. So that was the last time I was properly, was it the last time I was properly out? Yeah, sort of. So I went down to London to meet the band called Adora. Really, really cool. Fran and Romy, absolute legends. Super, like we got on so well, so easy to work with. Got some amazing shots. Obviously London, it wasn't in lockdown, but London obviously was a lot less touristy, was a lot less busy than it normally is. So we had some amazing shots, to be honest. We went to Trafalgar Square, that was probably one of my favourite ones. And we shot very early in the morning. We went out, like, I think I got up at 5 AM to get dressed, get there for 6. Central London to get to their flat, did a bit of filming just outside the flat. There was still there was no one in the street apart from like foxes, which was crazy. And then we got the tube and we got the bus around London, few different locations, but my favourite was Trafalgar Square just before the sun came up, because it was literally, there was no one around. It was like it was meant to be. It was like, it looked like someone was filming like a professional, like huge big budget film and cleared everyone out of there. There was not anyone around, and it was like, we got some really, really good shots. So I've been editing that, it's going really well. I've sort of got to the end, but I want to go back, do all the colours, put all like the grains and bits on top, and it's going to look absolutely sick. So hopefully you'll be able to catch that. I'm probably going to throw it up on my Instagram or repost obviously when they throw it up on theirs. So yeah, super cool. Did my first ever music video and I think I aced it. I think I smashed it out of the park, which is good because I was like, since I've never done one before, I was quite worried. But yeah, it went super well, got some amazing shots, and yeah, really, really like killer pair, like really cool, like people who I would have never met, but doing this I've met, and yeah, we got on really well. Awesome, and like everything to do with like the fashion and just like the whole like little bit of a storyline we had as well, like absolutely spot on, really cool. Fran and Romy, absolute legends too. So I did that, and to be honest, it was pretty much, I was literally in London for like one night. Normally I stay a little longer, but to be honest, it was just like I went down there and I just pretty much came straight back. I wanted to do a few like little vintage shops. I went to a few shops, but not the ones I actually wanted to go to. So I've been sort of getting a little bit of vintage online on eBay. So I've just got this killer tiger print shirt from the 70s. Really cool, elongated collar line, open. It said it was a small, but it's a women's small. And it's not even a 36, it's actually a 34. So it is tiny. Put it on, yes, it looks an absolute dream, but it doesn't fit at all, so I can't wear it. But that's what you get when you buy on eBay and when you buy things online. It's much more better going into a vintage shop and trying it on, looking at it, seeing what the size is. I mean, this thing looked so, I mean, it is good. It's like the coolest shirt of all time. But yeah, I can't wear it, so I think I want to give it to a friend. But yeah, so I got that. I got another little jacket coming as well, which randomly I was like, right, I'll bid on it. I'll bid like £10. I'll never win it. Turns out I won the jacket for 10 quid. So that's coming soon, and it's like a really cool old, again, quite a big collar line to it, but it's got like a belt wraparound tie, quite longer style jacket, like a brown suede, again from the 70s, really, really cool. But it's like so good. Obviously, I've not been able to go to these vintage shops and to have a little look in like charity shops and whatever with this second lockdown, but I was like, right, eBay is such a good place to find killer items for a really good price as well. The shirt I got, it was really, really inexpensive. The jacket I got for an amazing price as well, just randomly it happened. So yeah, that's not come yet, but I'm hoping that's going to fit as well as look cool. So yeah, I've got that coming, I'm excited for that. I'm doing a little bit of work, obviously with Tiger, got my, I think last Tiger collaboration of the series we're doing, so I'm shooting that soon with a friend in Newcastle. I'm really looking forward to that. So I think it's probably going to be shot in lockdown, but since it's technically work and we're also obviously social distance, blah blah blah, it'll be cool. It'd be good to catch a mate as well. I've seen a few of my mates, obviously, when you can go out and meet someone outside, which has been good to catch up, and just like we've started Zoom again. I can't actually believe it. I never thought I'd be back on Zoom like at the end of the year, but yeah, it turns out we're all back on Zoom. So yeah, we had a quiz last night, and to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly hungover now doing this. But yeah, a few cans were had, but I've got this it was a huge litre can. My mate bought it for my birthday for a laugh. Yes, it was my birthday as well. Classic lockdown birthday, but I was super lucky to have a really nice weekend, sort of week around that, and I got to see mates, I got to do a little bit of travelling, I got to meet some new people, which was really good, and I had a really good birthday, yeah, so that was like sort of, obviously whatever conversation I was talking about there has been interrupted. Yeah, birthday, I wrote a little birthday post, I don't know if you caught it, but I do like sort of summarising my year. Obviously it's not been a good year for anyone, and I found pretty much right up until I wrote that post, such a hard, shitty time, you know what I mean? Like, it's been bad for everyone, but it's like my work, like sort of like family life, everything's just been up in the air this year. It's been crazy. But then, as soon as I wrote that post, everything just got insanely better. Obviously maybe down to friends and obviously meeting new people and stuff. But yeah, I'm in a really good, positive little mindset at the minute, which is cool. I got a few little things obviously to work on and sort of like work towards, which I absolutely love. Can't believe it's getting to the end of the earth. I can't believe it's nearly Christmas time as well, which is absolutely insane. But yeah, it's just been one of those crazy years where it's just, I've had so many ups and downs, more downs, but then as soon as the year's ending, it's sort of like it's definitely getting better, which is thankfully very good. But yeah, what else? So a bit of vintage buying, went to Edinburgh. I filmed a super cool hotel, which I posted about on my Instagram. Not many people saw it because I had an absolute nightmare when I posted it. I posted it and the sound didn't go on with the video, meaning I didn't want it to have no sound, so I took it down straight away after I realised, and then obviously when I put it up for the second time, like 5 minutes later, hardly no one saw it. But that's just the classic Instagram, you know, algorithm there. But nevertheless, I absolutely adored doing this video. So I stayed in the hotel for 2 nights in Edinburgh, and that was when Edinburgh was completely locked down. So there was literally only the hotel open, and they did this really cool like lockdown with us. So they made lockdown actually work for them. Which was like such a cool idea. So everything was brought to your room. So they had all the sort of staff like putting on sort of really cool drinks and sort of a little bit more of like a party atmosphere, but it was all to be had in your room. It wasn't like public, so that was really cool. But the room, the hotel was absolutely amazing. I thoroughly recommend you checking it out. Obviously, if you're over here for a break, if you're gonna obviously go to Edinburgh, if you're gonna go around Scotland, check out House of Gods Hotel. It's absolutely killer, absolutely amazing, and it's just like such a cool boutique, like do you know, like sort of, it's supposedly set on the, what's that train, the Orient Express, so it's very bougie and sort of like very everything's velvet and nice materials, big 4-poster bed, like all this like cool red neon in there as well. The bar area is amazing. The whole fit of the hotel is to absolutely die for. So I did the film for them. I love the film, but obviously it was sad that not many people saw it, but never mind. It was still good and I absolutely loved doing it, so that was cool. So hopefully I want to do, so I would love to do so much more for them, because I think I could totally, you know, put my style across it, because their style is, it's pretty, you know, like there's a rock and roll vibe there, there's something dark, something mysterious, something like, it's not your everyday run-of-the-mill classic hotel, something completely different about it, and I think it would be such a good way to portray it completely differently as well. But yeah, we'll see what happens there, we'll see what happens, so that might be cool. But yeah, thoroughly recommend checking that out. That's very nice, what we're talking about. Yeah, just I'm hungover. Yeah, what else? So, been to a few places, checked a few places out, doing a bit of video, and there is actually a leather jacket I really want to talk about. So, I've come across here pretty much to have the catch up with nothing else because I don't want to interrupt this leather jacket I've got to show you. So this leather jacket, it's from China, but it's like the brand want to sort of associate themselves a little bit differently, so they only just started, but I want to talk about it all next week. It's a killer jacket though, really nice. It's very rock and roll. It's very well, of course it is. Right, but yeah, it is actually rock and roll, and I'd describe it as the rock star jacket. You know what I mean? It's physically got stars on as well, and I think that's what it's like. Such a cool. It's jet black. It's killer. Wait for next week. It'll be a good one, 100%. So I want to dedicate the whole of next week to this jacket, so there won't be any of me talking. You won't get the old classic catch-up hungover style chat. It'll just be straight into the jacket, and hopefully you can check it out because it's cool. But yeah, this year I'm trying to think what else I'm doing. Obviously, been to Newcastle a few times, met a few mates, and I'm keeping a few things close to my chest because I don't want to have to talk about everything on here. But yeah, things are going better, literally so much more better than they were at the start of the year. So that's always a positive. I hope you guys are all right as well. I know obviously everyone's just been stuck in the same old monotonous day. And if it wasn't for like videos and little bits, obviously where you can still do online, obviously see your friends online, do the odd Zoom party, get pissed in your dining room by yourself. And if it wasn't for that, that sort of got me through, and obviously a little project I've set myself, or a little project I've had as well. So I've been pretty lucky out, and obviously like the creativity is being pushed to an extent where I never thought it could be pushed to. But yeah, it's all good, it's all cool. I hope you guys are cool as well. Thanks for listening to the old hungover ramblings, a little bit of a catch up. Next week, leather jacket, and that's pretty much all I've got to say on the matter. So cheers for watching this YouTube video, and I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.